Good morning again, my loves. You know what? I'm getting used to making these videos. I don't know. I feel like a little superstar because sometimes when I go out, some people will say, "Hey, Lady K," and y'all don't know how that made me feel. Wanted to make this quick video to shout out to everybody on my Facebook page out here in Jacksonville that I know of and I don't know of who are out here trying to make a change for the youth. Kudos, because you know what? It's not everybody always wants to complain about the negative but don't want to bring up or compose solutions to the problem. But I wanted to make this video to encourage people out there who are running into rejection, the no thing. When I first started out, the biggest thing that I had a problem not only with worrying about what people thought, I had a problem with accepting rejection. And sometimes God's, well, not so much God. Sometimes when you get a no, it's not always a no. It is, it could be a not right now, or a no, this is not who you need to be connected with for whatever reason. You know, God will, when you ask God for stuff and then you try to do the possible by trying to connect or do what it is that you're doing to get yourself out there, you run into people who either don't understand what you're doing, your mission, don't care, or, like I said, are basically oblivious. They don't really know it's that bad. We all it's crazy how we all live in the same city, Jacksonville, and everybody experiences different things. I ran into doing this fundraiser, and along my journey of trying to get my outreach out there for the youth, I've run into people's different their views. And let me let you know that majority everybody who's been donating thus far, majority, give or take one or two people, they're not related to me in any way. These are people who I believe that God, hey, shout out to Mr. Love. He always delivers stuff to our job. He works for FedEx, and he just passed by another person who God always brings. Whenever I'm having a bad day, he'll come through and give me an encouraging word. That's how I keep telling you that God works through people and he answers our prayers through people. So saying that to say that a lot of people do not understand what the urban community is going through. A lot of people who are donating on this fundraiser are attorneys, people who I don't know, I've just met, don't know me, but either care, donating because of who I am and see the God in me, because they don't know me, they just know, you know, what they see and like what they see. Or, you know, a lot of people really do want to see change. Saying that to say, I had one person tell me, you know, not saying that I don't want to donate, it's just that I donate to other causes, and that's no problem. But what I need you guys to understand is that for organizations like myself, Nurturing Dreams Outreach Incorporated, and other organizations, it is very hard for us to obtain funding because we come to the roadblock of we're brand new, so we don't really have, you know, a whole lot of stuff. You know, we don't have a big portfolio. We do have a dream, we have a mission, we know what we want to do, but then we have these other organizations who are already receiving funding, been receiving funding, and not saying they're not doing anything, because if they weren't, then Nurturing Dreams would not be, because I got this idea off of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Boys and Girls Club, and all those other organizations. But saying that, say that, you know, we need to support our small organizations as well, just like we need to support our small businesses. So we have to be the change that we want to see. So saying that to say that, don't be offended if people don't, you know, want to donate, because I was remember watching J. Cole when he was having his little documentary thing, and he was saying that, you know, people are really oblivious, you know. For an example, not saying this is true, but for an example, people out in the beaches, you know, out on the beach, or Neptune Beach, or Fernandina, or other areas like that, Ponte Vedra, they really don't understand. I don't think they really understand, you know, because they don't really see what we see in the inner city. So sometimes they're like, yeah, I do see it, but I haven't been affected by it, so I really don't understand. It's not really a good cause. So like I said, do not be afraid of rejection. Just know that it's just conditioning you for the process. You're not gonna always get yeses. And I remember meeting with attorney Daniel Bean. Shout out to him. He's a major supporter of what we're doing at Holland and Knight Law Firm. And he always told me that you're gonna get about 17 no's before you get a yes. So just stay encouraged, and I love you guys, and you guys be blessed.